G'day punters, welcome to another episode. I'm kennym and these are my epic adventures. Welcome to Fink. Well, the great artesian spa pass. Beach, Bowen. It's a little bit windy this side of the cape. Walked about, I don't know, 300-400 metres the other side of the thing. Murray's Beach, again. A bit calmer though, eh? Today we're going out with Shuey and Bernie on their terrific fishing expedition. Well, we're in the rigging area. You can see a couple of the reels that we're using here. They're electric reels. Might give you an indication of how deep we're going to be fishing. And where are we? That lump of dirt out there that you can see, the hills, it's called Hinchinbrook Island. And you can see by all the vehicles out here with boat trailers on it. It's a pretty popular launching spot. We're at Lucinda. Just looked on the weather way, at least the Palm Islands out here, and see there's a bit of a storm behind them. There's no weather behind them, so like behind these storm fronts, so hopefully they'll blow over. Just pulled up on Yank's barge. You can moor up here as long as you're under 8 metres for up to 3 hours. See a couple of boats in here. Gazebo over there. Apparently a pretty good picnic spot and snorkeling as well. It's on Palm Island. Eco Resort's just around the corner. See there's a bit of weather. That's where we've come from, over that way. There's still a little bit of weather over that way, which would be sort of south-southwest. So just waiting for that to clear up a little bit. Just saw a couple of fish off the back of the jetty here, so I picked up some scraps that people left behind. See what happens. It's a little bit rough the other side of this, which is the reef side, so I'm not going to go out to the reef today. We're just going to stay inside here and see what happens. There's a buoy just up here we're going to tie off to, and just a bit of bottom bouncing out, not much structure, so I guess we'll see what happens. And then we might head back over to Lucinda Wharf, which is out that way. Gotta beat the sharks. I don't know what sort of breed is that. What sort of breed is that, Shuey?
Just a little reef or something. Reefy, mate.
Juramar Falls National Park, just north of Townsville. Let's go in and have a look. Been a little bit of rain around, not too much, but just a little bit. Just the first track down to the right as you're heading in. So this isn't the falls itself, but pretty enough little pool.
That should be an interesting spot to come and have a swim in summer, eh? Still not there yet. Just another little pretty spot. A little bit of a bridge here. Walk across the other side of the creek. And the track's been mostly pretty well formed. Not too many signs around. But if you're not walking on this rubber matting, there's stones with concrete all around it. So you just follow that. Not sure how much further we need to go, but between the trees, I'll zoom in on editing. The waterfall up there. It's a fair way. Heading down to the rock pools now. From the viewpoint, the lookout. If you want to go higher, just look behind the lookout to the right and up. There's a little sort of track I suppose you could follow. But we're right down the bottom and heading, as I say, down to the pools. There's two ways you can go when you get down here. You go downstream or upstream. Upstream that way. We'll just come down here and have a look. And then walk back up. Have a look up that way. I'll drop a bit more vision of this in very shortly, but pan around and have a look, eh? Boss says that this is a bit more spectacular than the pools just up here. We'll go have a look anyway. We're up at the lookout, an old bloke, old mate we'll call him, walked down from the top. He's a little bit ahead of us. I think he's having a swim, so you may need to avert your eyes in a moment. And here's some other people too. A bit further up, they're walking back this way, just see them through the bushes. Get up in this rock so you can have a look, eh? For those who want to know, want to know what the water temperature's like, it's actually not too bad, especially after doing a little bit of a hike. It'd probably be a good refresher. We're here early October. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, we're north of Townsville. And the temperatures are beginning, I don't know, low 30s if that, I suppose. A little bit of humidity, still quite pleasant. There's a campground here at Palermo Falls, just in here to the left, as you head out of the falls, that is. It's a range and park here as well. Two water crossings on the way in as well. Two water crossings on the way in that were having water flow over them. There's a couple of other little creeks behind us now that probably would flow water as well in the wet season. You look at those. After a hard slog of walking around, I've decided to bring the boss in here and treat it to a frosty mango or something. Well, I should have probably shown you this before I started chewing on it. This is a fruit salad, dairy-free fruit frosty mango ice treat. Give me a couple of smoothies as well. A single scoop ice cream, $5.50. Smoothies, $9.50. We got tubs of ice cream here too. So that's Keisha Fancy. Grab one of those. Just dropped in Little Crystal Creek, heading up the range towards Paluma. Just have a sticky beat. It's a bit of a windy road. Speed limit's 40 kilometres an hour. We're just cruising along at about 30, I suppose, in second gear. I'm just going to go a bit further up the range, probably just shy of Paluma, to a lookout. Hear a bit of screaming, people swimming down there. Up in the top pool, a couple of kids. Big lump of wood down there. A couple of self-crested cockatoos up in the tree. Looks pretty spooky. Have a look over the other side of the bridge. Looked like there was a weir or something down here. No, it's just a natural rock face. We're actually in the Paluma Township at the McClellan's Lookout. Looking out towards the coast. Probably won't get a very good view on the camera here at the moment because the sun's sort of into your face, I suppose. You can see where we were out fishing the other day, out in the Palm Island group. About 1,000 metres above sea level apparently. There's quite a few walks around up here as well. Cloudy Creek, Wits Lookout. We're just trying to, I have been trying to see if there's a different route back down into Townsville from here, rather than going down the range. The range is about, I don't know, 40 or 50 k's and it's all downhill. So it wouldn't be a whole bunch of fun towing the caravan down there. Of course doable, but not a whole lot of fun. So we're going to go inland. And then, how you going, mate?
About yourself?
Yeah, all right, eh? Then we're going to head down south towards Charters Towers, then back into Townsville from there. Somewhere different anyhow. I can't miss out on opportunities like this. Star Valley Lookout. Must be sort of looking down south, maybe southwest. Going through Hidden Valley. Not the one that's Motorsports Complex. That's what the sign says, Hidden Valley. 19 kilometres. Just pulled into Woodlands, Coles, just to get some stock, you know, food stuff, heading north again. Just to show you, it's not all about bush and stuff and tracks. But anyhow, yeah, we're going to head north. I think we'll probably drop into Cardwell first. It's meant to be a nice little spa pool in there. Might even go for a swim. Have a look anyhow. Pulled into a place called Cardwell Spa. Photographs on Google Maps seem quite pleasant. Road in. The sign says road not suitable for caravans. It's a forestry road stuff. But, no problems. It's pretty wide. Bit of corrugation. Take your time. Boss says the sign here says that it's not suitable for swimming at the moment. It's a bit stagnant. And a swimming risk. Dry conditions have made this creek unsafe for swimming. Swimming in the stagnant or slow moving water is likely to cause ear infection, stomach disorders or other health complaints. So we'll go down and have a sticky anyhow. As I mentioned, not too much water running. Looks like that's been made. Would have been nice if it was running. I could have a bit of a swim. Where we're pulling up today, a bit further north of here, not quite 100 kilometres. It's meant to be beside a creek as well, so hopefully it's running. There's an opportunity to have a little bit of a swim. Don't need too much else I can add to this. We'll just have lunch and keep on going, I suppose. Camp on the road. Well, beside the little bridge here. Nice little camp spot. I might tell you where it is a little bit later. Now, I'd be lying if I said that we're by ourselves here too, but Finally got a creek and it's got some running water. Got a nice sandy bottom. Actually drops off in just over there and a little pebbly area out there. We're beside some cane farms, so there's a few marsh flies around. It's a free camp. There are toilets here. Give you a look around now, neighbours. So a little camper trailer up that way. 2 caravans over there besides the amenities. I think they're laid up for a little bit longer than the 48 hours I think they're about here. Take you for a swim later, and as I say, I might tell you where we are. So I think I mentioned we're just outside Japoon Vale at a rest area. It's a free camp. You'll find it on Google Maps. I put a couple of posts up on my Facebook page too, Kennym Epic Adventures, so if you want to know a bit more about precise location, have a look at those, eh? Some holes up that way. A bit more sand up there. We're just a bit further down, so it's not too crowded. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Thought I'd bring you out here just as the sun's setting. It's quite nice now, not too many marsh flies around. Watch the birds skimming across the water picking up bugs, and a couple of fish jumping out as well. A few more campers in here as well. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Drop a couple of stills in here from last night, not the most spectacular sunset, and early this morning. Just going to go for our swim this morning before we head off. Oh, so we were all camped up there last night, might be able to see the matrix up there. Water is a bit chilly. We're up near Mamu Rainforest Walk. It's an Indigenous experience. Been there before, I did a bit of video on it, so if you go back through my video library you might find something on it if you're interested. But we're just west of it at Wooroonuran National Park. It's just a look out here. Heading up towards Milla Milla. Look out, 1.7 kilometres. Caution, track surface may be rough, slippery. Pretty specky view though, eh? At a place called Nandroya Falls, Henrietta Creek. There's a campground here as well. It's not too far from the last little stop, the lookout that we were at. on the right hand side of the road is heading up towards Milla Milla. You look at the other side, a few marsh flies around, and they're very friendly. Campgrounds just over here to the right. Well, we dropped off the Tablelands yesterday, Atherton Tablelands. We're in a place called Wonga Beach. This is a council-run caravan park. So yeah, Wonga Beach Caravan Park here with some mates, Max and Karen. I'm going to go for a little bit of a, believe it or not, snorkel. I think it's in the Mosman River. So this vision follows this. It's just really all about that.
Oh, wow.
Let me tell you, there's some big bloody yabbies here.
It's an oxymoron, no off-road driving, but it's a four-wheel drive track, eh? Left-hand rear caliper, 17mm slide bolts. Do you want to say something? My gobbler's full.